Hi there everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another video today. Today I have a special surprise. I could barely contain my excitement. I'm so pumped for this. I am doing a special little collaboration with IT Cosmetics. Yay! Happy dance! So pumped. So here we go. I'm going to highlight some of my favorite IT Cosmetic products. You've probably seen them in some of my videos already, but I just wanted to do a special dedicated video summarizing my favorites. Here we go. Number one. So lots of you have maybe tried this before. This is their CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. So the great thing about this product is that it's got SPF 50 plus. As well, you can sheer it out or you can get more coverage. It's kind of a great all-in-one. So I'm going to show you how to use it. So a little goes a long way, a little pump. I'm going to use my regular brush. Let's see here. This one, my Quo one. So this color is light. It's a little bit darker than my regular skin tone. So what I'm going to do is sheer it out a bit more. It's a bit more of my summer color. So we're just going to go in here. You can see, like, when you put it on, you can see a little bit of the color there. So what I'm going to do, start in the areas where I need it more. And just buff that in. And it's so smooth on the skin. I'm not a huge foundation wearer, and this one just blends right into the skin. Kind of like butter. Just gives a really nice coverage if you want it. I like it more sheer, so I'm gonna soften it a little bit. You could use your fingers if you want it even more sheer. The heat of your fingers will always soften out the coverage and pigment. But I love that it's got sun protection in it. It's really hard to find in foundations. So you can just skip your moisturizer and use the foundation. It's a really nice creamy. Now, because this color is a little bit darker, it's not gonna work under my eyes as much, so I'm not gonna put too much there. And always blend it down your neck. Do a little bit on my eyelid. I'm just gonna do a really simple makeup today, so I'm just gonna blend this over. There we go, some nice even coverage. All right, so that's product number one. The CC. All right, now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. So this company IT Cosmetics is definitely known for their concealers. I have had such a hard time finding my favorite concealers. I really love the Becca one. I've highlighted that one a lot. This is my other favorite, and I do use it in my kit, but I have, like, you can barely read it. It's kind of faded, but this is the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. So Bye Bye Under Eye Regular and the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. They're both great. This one's just a little bit more of a satin finish. So I'm going to go with this. Now the key with this concealer that I've found, a little goes a long way. You need the smallest amount, and I actually like to use my finger with this one because it does sheer it out a bit. Otherwise, you're going to pack on too much and it's just going to line and crease and look heavy. But this just, again, kind of like the foundation, it smooths into your skin just like butter, and you can get really good coverage for those dark under eye circles. So I'm going to go in with just a little dab of this. It's not a glob at all, just a really fine amount. And I'm gonna go in and just dab it right. No, that's a lot. That's actually way too much. Let's spread it to the other eye. And if you ever have too much on your finger, just switch to another finger that's clean and doesn't have any product, and you can wipe a little bit away. So stippling is definitely gonna be the best way to still get coverage if you're using your finger. And just dab it in. I'm gonna blend this onto my eyelid as well. And it's so long wearing, aside from the coverage and the nice creamy texture, it just stays on really well. There, definitely Bye Bye Under Eye. Yeah, such a great texture. It's really hard to find a nice natural texture without your under eyes looking kind of dry or cakey. So small amount and you're good to go. And you don't need to pull it out here. It's really just that inner kind of under bit that needs it. And then you can maybe shear a bit of product out there, but you don't want to apply too much or end up with too much product in there, because then when you smile, it goes into your smile lines. Okay, there we go. So there is the concealer. Got that. My other favorite product is this one. So this is actually the No-Tug liner. So this one's in brown. What I like about this one is that it twists up, which is really nice. Twist back down. It's a nice soft pencil too. It's not too hard. So that's where, you know, it's not going to tug on your eyelid. Now I bought this one using it more for my inner waterline instead of using a dark color. Got a couple that I like. If you're going to use this as like an actual pencil on the top of your lid, use the side of it. It self sharpens it. It actually does come with a little sharpener on the bottom, but I like to just use the side, and then you end up getting like a nice point when you put on your lid. I'm just going to do my inner rim today and tight line underneath. This product's also waterproof, so if you tend towards tearing, you need something long wearing, you're a bride, anything like that, it's a great product. And then after I do my inner rim, I always like to kind of like smudge a little bit. You could take like a shadow and just kind of buff it a little bit, just so that you don't have any like collection of the product into your lash line. Okay, so there we go. I've lined my lower inner rim and I've also done the top. So it just gives a little extra definition and makes my lashes look a little bit thicker without having to do the liner on the top of my lash line. All right, so last but not least, probably my ultimate favorite that I use the most from IT Cosmetics that's in my own personal kit is their Tightline 3-in-1 priming mascara. I really like a thick lash, and this one just gets right tight to that lash line, the lower lashes, like just right in, and you just can get nice coverage and just a nice darkening without having to do much work. So I like this as a primer before my regular mascara. You could also use it on its own if you want a really nice, like light texture of mascara, but I also really love the little brush. So it's nice and tiny. You can get right in there. It's great for the lower lashes. And here we go. And you really want to like wiggle it right at the base and deposit that product right at the base of the lashes. Okay, there you go. There are my 4 favorite products from IT Cosmetics. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and feel free to check out all my other ones. If you wanted to complete this look, you could add in a blush, a little bit of lip gloss, a little extra mascara if you wanted, and you'd be good to go. So I'm gonna do just that right now, and we'll see you in a second. Okay, there we go, all set and ready for the day. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a beautiful day. Bye.